Hello everyone, how are we all? One thing's for sure, if this preach does go wrong, it's fine. I broke the record for the shortest preacher on the stage, so... Today I'm going to be talking about trusting God in the normal stuff of life. So we all know it can be hard to put trust into something. Giving our trust out as individuals will make us really vulnerable. So a story about trust for me, I've grown up with two younger brothers, so, trust can be a very interesting topic in that situation. I cannot count the amount of times that, they've either jumped on me, they've surprised me. It happens at random times. The point I'm trying to make is, I'm sure a lot of people in here will struggle with trust. It's a common thing because of the vulnerability that comes with trust. So if you find it too easy to trust other people, you can actually put yourself in a dangerous situation, as you can be used in this situation for the trust that you're giving out, which will make you vulnerable. So for an example I like to use for trust, I think of a bungee jumping. So how many people here have been on a bungee jump? I see a few hands, that's not bad, not bad. So the point I'm trying to make is, when you go on a bungee jump, obviously the natural instinct is to be scared. Now, although we're scared, it doesn't hide the fact that we're safe. So my point is, we feel fear. Everyone feels fear. It's a natural thing. But the point is, when you feel the fear, you have to balance that with the trust. So I want to really focus on the locks and the keys part and the ropes of the bungee jump. Now, everything will attach you, but that doesn't hide the fact that you are scared. You will be attached, you will be safe, you will feel everything pulling you and stopping you from falling. But at the same time, you will feel this fear. This is very similar to God's trust in you. If you put your trust in God, even if you might feel scared, He will be the ropes, He will be the hooks, He will be everything that is keeping you safe. My second point is to trust in God always. So we all know He always has His back. A friend of me actually sent a quote on social media the other day, and the quote says this: "When you're going through a tough time and wonder where God is, just remember that the teacher is silent during the test." Now, this quote really hit home for me because there have been many times where I've been felt scared. GCSEs, coming up here today, in fact. And for the boys out there, going to the barbers and going over your haircut 50 times before telling them what you're going to have. So there might be some people in this room that are struggling with trust. Now, I want to encourage you to keep remembering that you have a God that listens to everything that you want to say. You can put your trust in even when you think that everything is lost. That you can rely on no matter how small the problem might be or how big it might be. The verse I want to use is Proverbs 3:5. It says, "Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding." So there can be time where it's hard to trust God. But when you lose a friend, a family member, or even a partner, it can be really hard in those times. But what you have to remember is God is for you and not against you. I want to say, put your trust into God during the hard times, and I assure you that you'll see blessings upon your decision. The hard times will be easier, and the pain will be handled in a better way than if you turned your back on God. He always has your back, no matter what. Now, a real inspiration for me in my life has always been my mum. She's the strongest person I know. She's incredible. She's such a good mother to me. And I remember, she was telling me actually a few years ago that when I was younger, she sadly had a miscarriage. Now, her strength was incredible in this situation. I don't know anyone stronger than her. And I remember not knowing it had actually happened because of the strength that He showed me. And I asked her, how did you stay so strong in this situation? And she said, small or big, put your trust in God. She was exercising from the small trust that she put in God, in the small decisions. And these small pieces of trust grew into something big that she would need in the future. So before I leave, I want to set you all a challenge for this week. Maybe you have something that you're fearful of this week. Let me challenge you, even in this situation, even if you think it's hard, put your trust into God and watch it bloom into greatness. You might not know it, but He's working behind the scenes. And trust me, He has great things planned for you. Thank you.